Hello and welcome to the history of movie theaters and drive-ins for Bergen County, New Jersey from 1960 to 1989. (1960) The old Ramsey Theater reopens as the Ramsey Cinema on June 3rd. The Mall Theater in Paramus is opened by B.S. Moss on July 13th. The Eureka Theater in Hackensack closes. 1963. General Cinema opens the Hackensack Drive-In Theater in Little Ferry on June 26th. B.S. Moss Theaters opens the Linwood Theater in Fort Lee on July 10th. The Closter Theater is opened by Skouras Theaters on August 1st. Skouras Theaters opens the Route 17 All-Weather Drive-In in Upper Saddle River on August 9th. 1964. The Interstate Theater is opened by Associated Independent Theaters on August 14th. 1965. Century Theaters opens the Paramus Theater on June 30th with over 2,000 seats. Stanley Warner opens the Route 4 Theater in Paramus on October 12th. The Rex Theater in East Rutherford closes. 1966. The Town Theater is opened on January 12th in Emerson. The Washington Cinema in Washington Township opens on September 2nd. These theaters started to show adult movies. 1967. The Fairview Cinema in Fairview opens on June 20th. The Englewood Theater in Englewood closes. 1970. The Route 4 Cinema is built next to the Route 4 Theater in Paramus on October 7th. 1971. The Century's Paramus is reopened as a twin cinema on October 29th. 1972. The Plaza Theater in Englewood closes. 1973. The Cinema Plaza 35 in Paramus opens on October 31st. These theaters closed in 1973. 1974. The Ramapo Cinema in Oakland opens on October 25th. The Oakland Twin Cinemas also opened on October 25th. 1975. Eastern Outdoor Theaters takes over the drive-ins from General Cinema. The Route 17 All-Weather Drive-In at Upper Saddle River closes. 1976. The large screen of the Stanley Warner Route 4 Theater is split on May 26th for a total of 3 screens. The Century's Paramus 1 and 2 adds its third screen on August 4th. The Route 46 Drive-In at Saddlebrook closes. 1977. The Showboat Cinemas 4 in Edgewater opens on August 12th. The Stanley Warner Theatre in Paramus adds its fourth screen on December 23rd. The Rivoli Theatre in Rutherford closes. 1978. The Highway Theatre in Fair Lawn reopens with 2 screens on February 17th. The Mall Theatre in Paramus reopens with 2 screens on March 8th. The RKO's Stanley Warner Oritani Theatre in Hackensack reopens with 3 screens on April 21st. The Warner Theatre in Ridgewood reopens with 2 screens on June 26th. The Interstate Theatre in Ramsey is reopened with 2 screens on November 17th. The Hackensack Drive-In Theatre in Little Ferry closes. 1979. The Fairview Cinema adds its second screen. These theaters closed in 1979. 1980. The UA Linwood at Fort Lee reopens with 2 screens on December 19th. The Rialto Theatre in Ridgefield starts to show adult movies until 1990. 1981. RKO's Stanley Warner and Century Theatres merged to create RKO's Stanley Century Warner Theatres. The new Sharon Cinema in Fort Lee reopens on June 14th. The RKO Century Paramus expands to 7 screens on December 18th. The Park Lane Theatre in Palisades Park reopens with 2 screens. These theaters closed in 1981. 1982. The Williams Center Cinemas Triplex in Rutherford opens on August 27th. UA closes the Teaneck Theatre. 1983. The Rosebud Theatre in Ridgewood opens on July 9th showing classic movies. The Bergen Cinema reopens on November 18th. The RKO Century Paramus adds its 8th screen on December 16th. The RKO Century Warner Oritani Triplex in Hackensack closes. The Century's Paramus Triplex became the Route 17 Triplex. 1984. The Teaneck Theatre is reopened as the Movie City 3 on February 3rd. The RKO Century Paramus adds screens 9 and 10 on May 23rd. The RKO Warner Quad in Ridgewood reopens on May 23rd. 1985. The Pascack Theatre in Westwood reopens with 4 screens. 1986. RKO Century Warner Theaters is taken over by Cineplex Odeon. The Movie City in Teaneck adds screens 4 and 5. The Washington Cinemas in Washington Township adds its 3rd screen. These theaters closed in 1986. 1987. The Bergen Cinemas adds its 2nd screen on January 9th. The Tenafly Cinema 4 reopens on December 25th. These theaters closed in 1987. 1988. Lowe's opens the Ridgefield Park 10 as the largest cinema in the Eastern Seaboard. 1989. The Emerson Quad reopens on May 12th. The Cineplex Odeon Route 410plex is reopened after rebuilding. The Bergen Cinemas reopens with 5 screens on May 19th. These theaters closed in 1989. Thanks for watching, like, and subscribe.